What's good, YouTube? I'm Zero Zeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. This is going to be my Boruto manga chapter 44 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching. And let's get right into the video. Man, this is another hype chapter. It wasn't like too much action per se. It's not supposed to be. I guess it's like the coming down point after the climax, right? And it's like it was still hype in the sense that you were expecting Jigen and Cash and Koji, and like you were expecting that, you were looking forward to that, but they kind of like pushed that off to the side, and they delved into a couple other things, which I'm not too mad at. I think it was really cool. Like, the chapter first starts off. It starts off from Naruto's point of view. You see him open his eyes. Everybody's staring at his face. His kids, they're right there waiting for him to wake up, right? And you basically get to see everybody's like bedside moment, right? And like Sarada has one, even Kawaki has one. And what I really find funny about Kawaki's is it's like when he wakes up, who is there? It's like, why? What? But we're gonna talk about that. But I just want to speak about hers first. All right. When Naruto first woke up, it was basically Boruto and all his family basically waiting for him. He went and he basically ran to go and tell Kawaki, like, hey, look, Naruto woke up. My dad woke up. And he was pretty hype about it when he got there. Sumire was there. It was like so funny. Like, Sumire was there. She was the only person there, like, for some reason. Like, it's weird to me because I never seen her really interact with him like that. I don't know. You have this moment where basically Sasuke is talking to Sarada, and she was explaining her situation. She was explaining the situation with Boruto's karma seal and how it was acting and how it was reacting in the moment, right? And she gave him the rundown of basically what was going on at Dude Boro. He just like deleted him, and like together we would have never been able to do this, but him by himself, it just seemed like he wasn't himself at the time, but he got rid of the guy, right? And it just like, I just wanted to point out that she was like kind of worried about him, and it just was like pushing her to focus on herself, right? But I just wanted to note that because, yeah, for all those shippers out there, that's like one of those things that stuck out to me. And then Sumire being with Kawaki, that was like kind of crazy because I don't know if they're friends or something behind closed doors or something. It's something I don't know or something, but yeah, I thought that was pretty crazy. And in the midst of this, we still know Cash and Koji and Jigen are supposed to have their one-on-one, right? And supposed one-on-one. And you see they have another moment with Cash and Koji and Amado, and they're basically preparing to get ready to carry out the plan, right? And at this time, we don't know what it is. We don't know what Amado is going to do. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty hype to see him play it out. Like, he didn't even know what he knew what he was gonna do, but he didn't know what he was gonna do, right? Like, I think that was pretty cool. So basically, Cash and Koji like reverse summons a toad, and I don't know, he just sends him not to the leaf, but like right outside the leaf. And the first few people that you run into is like Shikade, Chocho, and Inogen, and you see them like training and stuff. And he just walks about the blue. He's clapping his hands, giving them like praise and stuff like that. It was just like really weird because I'm expecting him to be like a bad guy, but they always had this thing where they kind of were acting like, well, he might just be in this for his daughter, or like Delta might be his daughter or something. But oh yeah, and that's something I forgot to talk about too. Dude, in the beginning, before they left, Delta actually caught them before Amado left, and he went to the leaf, right? And he shut her off. Well, like, I didn't even see what he used. I think he just did it with like no hands or anything. And it was funny. You have the revelation of Cash and Koji just being like, yeah, he could have did that to me too. And it's crazy. So that means Cash and Koji is scientific ninja tools. Like, he's made of that stuff too, right? And he could be shut off at any point. Like, I just thought that was crazy. That was a crazy revelation. I didn't even know. I thought he was just like, I don't know, like maybe one regular dude out of the group. I don't know. But so that actually happened. So Amado, he interrupts the Shikacho training session, right? And you have this moment where the shadow paralysis jutsu is used by Shikade, and basically it's turned around on him. Amado does this thing with his hand. It's like this instrument in his hand that he used, and it's like, I don't know, he just turned his jutsu back on him. And while he was in the moment, he basically snapped a bomb around his neck, which is like, it was a nice way, because I was expecting this chapter, like I said, to be one of those cool down chapters. You're coming down from the climax. Like, it was just so hype, right? And then it just brought back up, like, the seriousness, and Shikade's life is in danger. And basically, Amado is asking for Shikamaru. It's like, I wonder why, right? And we'll see why. We'll explain why in just a few minutes. But he's basically asking for Amado, and Inogen, he gets in contact with his mama, who basically gets in contact with Shikamaru. And he like they're in the middle of seeing Kawaki in the hospital bed and explaining to Kawaki how the security on him is going to be tighter, his movement is going to be a little bit more restricted than it already was, and stuff like that. And in the middle of it, like, it was kind of like, at the same time, it was a serious moment. It was like a heartwarming moment, and he just came in with it. Like, well, they just came in with it. Basically, they dropped the information on him. Like, yeah, Shigure is definitely in trouble, and so they use her jutsu to basically get in contact with the dude, so he doesn't physically have to be there. And like, he's basically talking to him about how I'm happy I risked my life to come here. Like, when he figures out that Naruto was alive, before he was kind of like looking at it like, I guess it still held value going, but not as much if the Hokage isn't there, because he was basically thinking, like, the information that they came back and told him, like, Naruto is gone. And this is when he finds out that they beat Boro and stuff like that. So I just thought that was really crazy. Like, at this moment, like, they're like, why do you, like, everybody's just not trusting this dude, right? He just came about it in the wrong way, in all the wrong ways, right? He came about saying that he wanted to defect the Konoha in all the wrong ways. Like, you just heard what I said. He wants to defect. So it's like, Koji clearly knows as he's doing this. Like, does he want to defect? Is he like gonna defect the Konoha too or something like that? I think that's like pretty cool. I think that was like so crazy and off the wall, because I wasn't expecting that. And they didn't really say anything about that Delta stuff, so I don't know if her being his daughter. I don't know about that, but yeah, I definitely thought that was crazy. So the chapter basically ends with him defecting the Konoha, which is trying to defect the Konoha. So I'm guessing next chapter we'll probably see the outcome of this, or they might sprinkle the fight in there with, like, between Cash and Koji and Jiggy. I don't know how long it's gonna take us to see that, but it's gonna be really cool when we do. Now that I'm finished mincing my words, I'm probably gonna end it right here. But this is the end of the video. This has been my Boruto episode, a Boruto manga chapter 44 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next video.